if you're using a weight loss drug like Ozempic or Wegovy, you could be losing muscle every single day and not even realize it. But the good news is, this is actually very fixable if you know what to eat. And I've seen this play out up close. My younger brother was using Wegovy, and he was losing weight, feeling better, everything seemed to be working. But at one point, his insurance stopped covering it, and he couldn't continue taking it because he couldn't afford it out of pocket. And the question naturally became, what happens next? And that's where this really matters, because what you do during the process affects what happens after. My name is Steve Saka. I'm a National Board Certified Health and Wellness Coach, Certified Personal Trainer, and Certified Nutrition Coach. And this is something I pay close attention to, both in practice and in the research. Because the goal isn't just to lose weight, it's to lose the right kind of weight. And before we get into the specifics, this really starts with your mindset. You don't need a perfect plan, you need a plan you'll actually follow. The simpler you make this, the more consistent you'll be. And that's what drives results long term. And this isn't just theory. Research has shown that during weight loss, especially rapid weight loss, a portion of that weight can actually come from lean muscle mass if you're not intentional about things like protein and resistance training. So this is something we want to stay ahead of, not react to later. And this is where having a simple plan makes a big difference. Because eating less isn't enough. You have to eat strategically. So here's a simple way to approach this. There are 3 steps I want you to focus on, and if you follow these consistently, it can make a big difference. Step 1, start with protein. Every meal should begin with a solid source of protein. And as a general target, most people should aim for around 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day. Or in metric terms, it's about 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. A simple way to make that easier is to aim for about 25 to 40 grams of protein per meal. You may require more depending on body size, weight, etc. Step 2, build meals around that protein. And this is where that actually matters. Quality actually matters. You don't have to be perfect, but choosing higher quality protein sources can make a difference in how you feel and how your body responds. For example, instead of just eggs, look for pasture-raised or organic eggs when possible. Instead of just chicken, go with organic or pasture-raised chicken or organic lean ground turkey. For dairy, choose organic plain Greek yogurt with minimal ingredients, live and active cultures, and no added sugar. And if you want to add a protein boost to your yogurt, you can add your favorite protein powder. I prefer chocolate. You can also use whey or plant-based protein powders to make a smoothie if you need something quick and convenient. Then build the rest of your plate around that. Add vegetables, things like spinach, broccoli, zucchini, bell peppers, simple whole foods you can repeat easily, and I always prefer organic. And if you include carbohydrates, keep them simple. quinoa, brown rice, potatoes or sweet potatoes, legumes like chickpeas, black peas, lentils, black beans, fiber-rich fruit like blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, green apples, pears, also unsalted seeds like pumpkin or sunflower. The goal isn't to create perfect meals, it's to create meals you can actually stick with. And to make things even easier, here's a simple grocery list you can follow. If you want, you can even take a quick screenshot of this. So protein sources like pasture-raised eggs, organic or pasture-raised chicken, organic lean ground turkey, organic plain Greek yogurt, protein powders, protein smoothies, etc. Vegetables like spinach, broccoli, zucchini, bell peppers, carbohydrates like brown rice, potatoes or sweet potatoes, fruits like berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, green apples, pears, grapefruit, if allowed. That's it. Simple foods you can mix and match without overthinking it. Now let's talk about calories, because this is where many people often get confused. Most people trying to lose weight should be in a moderate calorie deficit, which typically looks like around 300 to 500 calories below maintenance. For many people, that often ends up somewhere in the range of about 1,500 to 2,200 calories per day, depending on body size, activity level, goals, things like that. The key is not to go too low, because eating too little can increase the risk of losing muscle. This is something many people often miss, and that's something we want to avoid. Here's what a simple day could look like. Breakfast, pasture-raised eggs with broccoli, Greek yogurt with walnuts and strawberries or unripened bananas. Lunch, organic chicken with vegetables of choice. Dinner, a protein source such as wild-caught salmon, vegetables, and a moderate amount of carbohydrates. And for a moderate amount, I mean it's typically about a cupped handful of carbohydrates for most people. And if needed, a protein shake to help you reach your target. Just make sure there are no added sugars in that shake, which will work against you. That's it. Simple, repeatable, and effective. And if you want to see examples of these meals or simple exercises to go along with this, you can check out my YouTube shorts where I break these down and show you many demonstrations of these exercises. Now I'm curious, what's been the hardest part for you? Figuring out what to eat or staying consistent? Let me know in the comments. And if you want a simple version of this plan you can follow step by step, just comment the word plan and I'll send it to you.